think it's also very important that we stop comparing ourselves to others and just to focus on what we truly believe in and what we truly want to work on. Hi, my name is Eugene, and I'm from the Singapore Association for Mental Health. So I work as a senior program executive in one of the creative service centers in SAMH called the SAMH Creative Safe. SAMH actually provides community-based mental health services, namely in 3 areas. The first is the rehabilitative area, the second is in outreach, and the last one is in creative services. So our aim is actually to reintegrate persons with mental illness back into the society. In the process, we also provide support for their families and their caregivers. When I graduated from my university in the course of Art Design Media, I was actually exploring ways to use arts to help people in the community. So through my job search, I actually came across SAMH, and I found out that SAMH actually provides art therapy as well as art making sessions to promote mental wellness in the community. So I applied for this job immediately. So when I first joined SAMH, I was doing mostly art-related activities. So I was doing more of sketching and painting sessions. I also had the opportunity to work with sports organizations to jointly organize activities such as kayaking and sailing. And this has been a very eye-opening experience for me because sailing isn't an easy sport, but seeing how my participants could actually manage it, persevere through it, and actually improve in it makes me feel like this is a very valuable experience. In SAMH, we focus a lot more on prevention work as well as rehabilitation work. Through all these different activities, I could actually see how it can help our beneficiaries. It's a festival that we are doing to actually raise awareness of mental health within the youth population. So we got people to actually perform music and performances and to talk about how it has helped them manage their issues in life. We also invited speakers to talk about their past experiences and the struggles that they have been through. So they talk about various issues such as delinquency, mental illness, as well as physical disability. And I felt like that was a very good experience because it allows us to talk about mental health across different groups of people. One common theme that came out is the importance of social support. It's very important for each of us to have good social support to help us whenever we are feeling down. Compared to 4 years ago when I first joined the profession, I think there's a lot of progress that has been made. I'm seeing a lot more people going for talks, going for exhibitions relating to mental health. There's a lot of discussion about mental health now, especially within the youth community, so I think that's definitely a good thing. What I think people can do to further improve it is, firstly, of course, we want to know and understand more about mental illnesses so we can remove the stigma in the community. Secondly, I think it's also very important for people to know how to communicate with and interact with people who are facing issues. In my line of work, I feel like sometimes people may want to help, but they hesitate because they are afraid that they may say the wrong thing or they may worsen the situation. One big thing that we all could do is to understand more about how can we communicate better with people who are struggling and support them. I don't really have a single event or experience that I could narrow down to. I feel like it's cumulative. Over the years working with SAMH Creative Services, I facilitated quite a lot of art making sessions with people from all walks of life, from children to youth to elderly to people with disabilities. So I felt like this work has been very enriching because I get to hear different perspectives and different life experiences. Through this art making process, I could also explore how each of us actually have the creativity to come out with solutions that could solve the issues in our life. Working with SAMH Creative Services has reaffirmed the belief that creativity in arts can really help a person recover. What I will tell my younger self is each of us has strengths that needs to be identified and developed. When I first started my work, it wasn't something that I thought about, but through my work, I learned to see the strengths in other people, and that has helped me to see the strengths within myself. I hope you guys could also identify and develop your strengths. I think each of us have a strength that we can tap on. And I think it's also very important that we stop comparing ourselves to others and just to focus on what we truly believe in and what we truly want to work on. Once again, I'm Eugene from SAMH, and thank you for tuning in to Cookie Conversation with Mental Health Collective today.